How do you get flowers?
I got 2 flowers. It's because
Oh
a
my
man
God.
invited me to a table and I didn't go. And then that made me popular.
Huh?
Everybody said,
What?
I saw you didn't go with that guy. Here's some flowers.
I'm gonna
What?
ask some simple questions.
Wait. So she didn't go with the guy, so she got more flowers? She got flowers for rejecting a guy? I don't. Okay.
Do you expect a man to like make the first move?
Yes. Yes. 100%. Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Do you think it's a guy's duty to make the first move?
Yes.
There you go. So again, I mean, we know this, right? Of course, guys need to be the initiators, and honestly, like it does go better when you initiate. So yeah, this one I don't think we'll ever be able to change. Sorry, guys.
9 out of 10 times yes.
No, I feel like everything works both ways with everybody.
No, it
I'll
doesn't.
come up to you if I like you.
Uh huh.
Really? Do you expect a man to make the first move?
I'm gonna say no.
No.
Absolutely not. No.
I think it can go both ways.
I expect the guy to make the first move.
Wait. So the girls say they don't expect the guy to make the first move? Like what? Oh, that's just womanism. Yeah, it's like no way. 100% girls want guys to make the first move. 100%. Because if they didn't, then they would be the ones messaging on dating apps. They would be the ones approaching, etc. So no, that's total BS.
No, it's not the man's job.
Usually, yeah.
Yeah, because I feel as a female, like, we be low-key low with the process, you know, to make it seem like, obviously, we got some morals and stuff.
We seem slow with the process to make it seem like we have morals. Exactly. That's literally. So they seem to be slow for Beta Billy, but they're actually fast for Chad. Well done. Well explained.
But
Is it a man's job to kind of make the first move to like talk to you?
No.
So you would talk to a guy that you see that's cute in the club?
if I wanted to, yeah.
Have you done that?
Never. This is great content, guys.
I've been shooting my shot lately, so...
What are you saying to these men?
Hi.
do you want my number?
Lying ass.
So do you be shooting your
So you ask them, what have you been saying? And the girl has to think for a second because she doesn't do it. Amazing. What is this shit?
shot on men?
No.
Why?
You have to really, like, at that level for me to shoot my shot.
So you don't make your first move then?
No, not most of the time.
So you expect the guy to do it?
No, I don't.
She doesn't expect the guy to do it because she doesn't want to say that she expects the guy to do it, because womanism says that men and women are equal, and if she says that, then it cognitively dissonates. Wow. It's cognitively dissonant with her worldview and her understanding of how the world works if everything's not equal, even though it's not equal in reality.
You do?
I don't. I'm always the one who makes the first move.
You mean exactly?
I'm just gonna walk up to you and be like, so, you got a girlfriend? No. Let me get your snap.
I doubt, but okay. Sure, that'd be wonderful if that actually were to happen. But I'm putting my cap on right now, if you know what I'm saying.
Made the first move ever?
Yeah.
Where at? When?
Never. Not even once. Literally not even once.
She's capping.
Stop the cap.
Why do you expect the guy to make the first move?
Because I'm shy.
You don't think some men are shy too?
I don't like shy guys.
Literally. You cannot make this shit up, guys. Like, again, if you're shy as a guy, you're gonna have a bad time. Like, Chad isn't shy, so to compete with Chad, sorry.
The audacity!
Some dudes are little.
Oh, by the way, here is a trick. I don't know if you know this. A girl that's attracted to you will actually assume you're extroverted even if you're not extroverted. Even if you're an introvert, your girl will see you as an extrovert. That's because girls aren't attracted to shy men, so she'll never put you in the shy man category.
A little bit more shy.
Are you attracted to those kind of men though?
Of course not. I'm gay, so
Oh my god, it's amazing. Hello and welcome to the heliosblog. My name is Helios, here for another reaction video. If you're new to the channel, liking the content, please hit the sub, hit all for notifications. If you'd like to support me, I do have a Patreon with exclusive content. It's patreon.com/theheliosblog. Just go there and subscribe to any tier. Any level of support is appreciated. Let's continue.
A lesbian mash should definitely make the first move.
You're gay?
Yeah.
Oh, this interview's
No, okay.
I don't know.
Wait.
Get the hell out of here.
Hilarious.
We're women and men just have boners all the time.
What? Okay, sure. Where? Okay.
That is blasphemous.
I've shot my shot because women can do that. Women can do everything.
what did that
Okay, I mean, that women can doesn't mean that they do. Theoretically, what's possible isn't necessarily what happens. That's why we have statistics and probability. Can a woman approach a man? Yes. Do they, on average, approach men? Definitely no.
look like?
I don't remember. There's too many.
You said no. The lie detector test determined that was a lie.
I don't date men, so
You're gay?
yeah.
Another one.
Are you gay?
No. I mean, I can be.
So listen, this is what I want to know. You're on a date with a guy, the bill comes out. Are you expecting him to pay for it?
Yes.
Of course. So look, guys. They expect men to be traditional when it suits them, but they expect to be equalist when it suits them. Have your cake and eat it too. That is womanism. That is 2022.
Always.
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 Yeah.
100%. Yes.
Yeah.
This is gonna be fun.
If you guys first met, then I don't think so, because I carry my own.
It depends on who asks who first.
Do you expect a man to
No,
pay for
it
the
doesn't, because they literally said, the girl literally said, it depend. That same girl said she expects guys to approach her first. So if they expect guys to make the first move, and the rule is that the person who asks is the person that has to pay, then by that logic, I'm pretty sure it's called deductive reasoning, or inductive reasoning, whatever. Anyway, by reasoning, the guy must necessarily pay. So, what the?
first date?
If he wants to.
No.
No, not always.
Yes.
Okay.
Of course. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes, absolutely. It depends on who asks for the first date. If it's a woman, they pay. If it's
No, because you expect men to make the first move, so
a man, they pay.
No, never.
Yes, but I'll leave the tip.
Thank you for that.
If he hesitates, I'll go because it's a power move.
Yeah, go ahead and pay for it.
if he hesitates, I'll go because it's a power move. So why do you have to assert your power over the guy? I don't understand. Like, if you have to assert your power over the guy, it means the relationship dynamics are already destroyed. Like, what do you, like, is that supposed to be some kind of cool, interesting thing you're doing? I don't get it. Anyway.
Are you expecting the guy to pay for it?
Like, did he ask me?
Say it was just a mutual kind of thing.
No, like, we can go half.
If you set it up, you pay. If you don't, you don't pay.
Half and half.
Maybe if he asked me out.
If I asked him, yes. If he asked me, no.
Okay, but again, 90% of the time the guy's asking the girl. So if the rule is that the guy has to pay, then what is this? Like, you see what I'm saying? It's not equality then. Then it's just chivalry. It's just traditional gender roles, right? Except you're at the club, so you're not doing your traditional part, so what's even going on? Like, anyway.
Expect a man to do it.
Probably, honestly.
Probably.
I always go to pull out my card and offer.
So many women do that. They'd be like,
Okay, they offer, but if the guy doesn't pay, then the girl will literally leave or not be interested in the guy, which shows that she wanted him to pay the whole time. So she's just guarding her reputation by doing that. But she doesn't actually want to pay. She wants the guy to pay, which means, again, the same thing as before. She wants traditionalism when it suits her, but equality when it suits her, which is have my cake and eat it too.
they be all slow and shit. Like,
You gotta at least offer.
I don't need all the jazz.
and why do you expect that?
Because I feel like it's a man's job to pay for the
It's a man's job?
Bullshit.
All the dates have you been on, who has paid for the date?
Usually the guy.
Have you
Usually.
ever paid for a man on the first date?
No.
So you expect a man to do it, right?
It just depends. Just to like.
she can't say the truth, because if she says the truth, she admits that she's using men, right? or she's not a womanist, but she wants to feel in her mind that she's a womanist. Okay, let's see what this girl says.
Let him know that I'm not like interested in his money. It's just smarter to just pay for yourself.
10 points if a man can pay for the dinner.
Okay, but like, again, what, you mean 10 beta points, right? All right, on to the article. This is 3 strikes. So again, from Rollo Tomasi, this is the rational male. I think this is required reading for any man. So if you've never read this, never heard of it, go look up Rollo Tomasi. So this is an article by Rollo Tomasi, an excerpt anyway. From European DJ on So Suave. How many dates max before you sleep with her? Let me know your thoughts and an explanation. Regards. The problem inherent when coming up with hard and fast game rules of engagement is that there's always going to be a caveat or special conditions for a guy's particular girl of focus at the time. Even when there's not, guys are prone to think there's something special about this one. Part of the reason that play theory is integral to game is that it encourages men to disabuse themselves of their previous beta impressions of each woman they accidentally drew interest from as some unique little snowflake. It's hard for your average chump to think of a woman showing baseline rudimentary indicators of interest and not think she's predestined for him by virtue of his self-acknowledged scarcity mentality. When you're starving in the desert, saltine crackers seem like a blessing. Risk and reward. In game, there's a subtle balance that needs to be recognized between risks of over-investing in a particular woman with regards to practicality and not throwing the proverbial baby out with the bathwater and losing on a potentially rewarding opportunity. Women, as is particular to their own game, will naturally come down on the side of casting doubt on a man's valid assessment of women's potential value, both in long-term perspectives and potential bedroom fun satisfaction. This presumption of doubt is built in fail-safe social conventions for women. If only you'd been more patient, if only you'd invested a little more, you'd be rewarded with a great mother for your children and the best bedroom fun of your life. Don't blow it now. The short version is that it's not in women's best bedroom fun strategy interest for a man to have bedroom fun options. Women's strategy is very schizophrenic. Ideally, women want a man that other women want to sleep with, but in order to assess his bedroom fun market value to other women, he's got to have exercisable options for her to compete against, or at least display indirect social proof to that effect. So she needs to limit his options while simultaneously determining he has those options. Now add to this the hypergamous necessity of maintaining a reasonable pool of suitors suspended in doubt of her own value in order to determine the best one among them for short-term provisioning. For short-term bedroom fun provisioning and long-term security provisioning. So it's like a bunch of different crazy things going on at once. Pragmatism. In light of understanding women's bedroom fun strategy, it's important for men to adopt a mental scheme of pragmatism. In the marketplace, you're really another commodity in hypergamy's estimation. I realize the difficulty most guys, particularly younger guys, have with mentally training themselves for thinking this way. So let me state from the outset that I'm not suggesting that you kill your romantic, artistic souls in favor of cold calculations. In fact, it's vital you do keep that side of yourself intact for the survival of any future relationship and a more balanced human experience. Play theory and really efficient game can seem dehumanizing, but what game deniers fail to grasp that they're already operating in a dehumanized environment. It's the social conditioning of the feminine imperative that makes men believe that game is inhumane, because the feminine imperative has made itself synonymous with humanity. Hypergamy doesn't care if you're a great poetic soul. Hypergamy doesn't care about your most sincere religious devotions. Hypergamy doesn't care if you're a great father to your children. Hypergamy seeks better than its own level. It wants the best commodity it's capable of attracting and maintaining. Hypergamy is above all practical, and thus men, the true romantics, must be pragmatic to enact their own sexual strategy. Okay, so you can go and read that further on The Rational Male. Please look him up. Rollo Tomasi is like the godfather for a reason. All right, let's continue.
You're gonna be turned off if a man doesn't pay?
It'll be a little bit weird.
Are you gonna look at him differently if he doesn't pay for it?
Of course.
Are you gonna be turned off?
Yeah, so these girls, like, if you don't pay for them, then bam, they're gone, right? Because then they're expecting traditionalism from you. But meanwhile, they're going to do all of the non-traditional stuff, like literally go to clubs, wear no clothes, go on girls' night out, do illicit substances, sleep around with Chad, etc. Have social media, and so on. Like, it's utterly ridiculous.
Off if a man doesn't pay?
No. Especially a first date. Nah.
And more lies.
Why do you think men should pay always?
I mean, like, it's like the courtesy. Like, don't be.
Yeah, so men should offer you courtesy, right? But you don't offer men any courtesy. Here's how you can test this theory, okay? Go to any club on a Friday night, okay? Or Saturday night, whatever. And go up to a girl and buy her a drink. See if she offers you the courtesy of having a conversation with you. 95% of the girls in that club that you buy a drink will literally say, throw it in your face, they'll take it and walk away, or they'll like utterly reject you or be like, thanks. That's not courtesy.
Be broke. Chivalry.
I think it's respectful for the first time.
You said chivalry.
Right, so the man has to be chivalrous, the man has to be respectful, the man has to pay, the man has to initiate, the man has to do it, and it's about the girl, the girl, the girl, the girl, the girl. And in none of these situations do the girls describe what they're bringing to the table. It's literally what the man has to do for me. Like, think about that for a second.
Yeah.
You still believe in chivalry?
Yeah, I do.
Of course.
So next question. Do y'all think it's a man's job to protect his woman?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
Right, so the girls believe the man has to protect the girl, the man has to pay, the man has to be there for her, the man has to initiate, the man has to lead. But what does the girl have to do? Oh, she can be a strong, independent boss babe, she can go clubbing, she can do illicit substances, she can sleep around with Chad while having this protector guy, etc. Traditionalism when it suits me, equality when it suits me. Have my cake and eat it too. Women's dualistic strategy.
Of course. Yeah. Yeah.
In some circumstances, yeah.
If you're dating a guy, do you expect him to protect you?
Yeah, and I'm gonna protect him. I got his back. Back.
No, you.
Yes,
yeah,
but I'll
okay.
protect him too.
With all due respect, shut the hell up.
I like that
How could the girl protect the guy? Explain that one to me.
personally.
Yeah.
How are you?
What is he there for?
Right. So what is he there for? All the man is there for is to give me stuff. Money, time, attention, protection, provisioning, etc. I don't have to do anything. The guy is there to provide everything that I need. Utterly and totally ridiculous.
Accessory?
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
I like it sometimes.
If I'm on the end of the sidewalk, I'd like him to be on the end of the sidewalk.
So you want him to put his life?
Yeah.
Protect me?
Yeah.
Like if we're together?
Yeah.
Yeah, if we're together.
What?
It's not his job, but it's like an attribute that some people appreciate.
Do you think the man's job is to protect his woman?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If a man comes up to me, I would expect him to go up and say, hey, like, that's my girl.
How and what way?
That's called mate guarding. But anyway, yeah, so again, they expect traditionalism out of you guys. Just keep that in mind. So these girls expect traditionalism, but what are they giving in return? And then they're so surprised. Why won't guys date me? Why won't guys be with me? Why can't I find my husband? Why? Like, because how can a guy want to be with you when you're not providing what guys need? You're just asking. It's about me, what I need. But how about what he needs? No thinking goes into that. All right, let's do a fake Tinder profile now. So again, these are fake, but there's a lot to be learned even from the fake ones. So this is a 30-year-old girl here. She's a video producer, painter, model, and dream gal, even though she looks like she's overweight. Universe, send me a babe that will talk food, true crime, science, puppies, and podcasts with me. So she still wants Chad, but now she wants Chad who is refined, who is, who becomes a beta for her, right? So again, as girls go up in age and sleep with more and more guys, their amalgam, which is the fusion of all the best qualities of all the previous guys they've been with, it gets stronger and stronger and stronger. And this is why as their value goes down, the requirements go up, and why they have a lot of time finding partners as they get older, right? This is why girls should be making better choices when they're younger, because they have no idea what's in store for them when they get older.
Ways.
What do you mean how? I can hold my own.
How are you gonna
no,
protect him? No,
you
I'm
really
just
can't.
asking.
He said
I don't think you have the facilities for that, big man.
I protect myself.
Sometimes I get creeped out. I need a man. I grab the nearest man. I go, please protect me from this. Yeah.
Yes, and that's women basically taking advantage of the conditioning that they've put into men in general, but not just conditioning. It is actually biologically wired into men to be the protectors and providers for women. It's just that in the modern world, in the West, girls are not doing what they've been biologically made to do, and instead they're acting like men, and so they're repulsive to men, and men are literally leaving them to be single, and that's why they're at the meat market every Friday and Saturday night, because they keep getting passed around because they don't have the qualities that men actually want. Nobody taught them.
Yes, most
Protect.
definitely. That's what a man is here for, most definitely.
That's what he's here for?
That's what God built him for, to protect.
If you are such a God-fearing girl, why are you at the club wearing skin-tight clothing? Where's your man? Where's your husband? Where's your ring? Where's your children? Come on. Ridiculous.
Dang.
You're stronger than a woman, aren't you?
Well, that brings me to my next question.
Showtime, folks.
Do y'all want equality for men and women?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
So okay. And here we get to the ringer. Here we get to the linchpin. Here we get to the crux of the matter, as it were. They want men to be chivalrous. They want men to initiate. They want men to pay for them. They want men to protect them. And yet, then they say on the other foot that men and women should be equal. Well, if you want men to do all these things for you and you're not giving anything in return, that's not equality. That is superiority. They must give you stuff while you give nothing in return, which implies you're higher because you're deserving of more.
Yes, most definitely.
Really?
I do. Yeah, 100%.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, that's an annoying question, but yeah, I guess.
Do you want equality for men and women?
Absolutely. Of course.
Is that what these questions led to, was equality?
Yeah.
Do I want equality?
Right.
Yeah?
Yeah, of course.
They don't even understand. The hilarious part is that these girls don't even understand that they walked themselves into a corner. Like, anybody watching with half a brain can tell what's happening here. But these girls, man, again, like, guys, this is why you have to vet girls on the first date, because like this is what you're getting in 2022, guys. Do you want to date this? I mean, that's why so many men are walking away. Where are the traditional girls? Where are the girls that want to get married and have children and be respectful and not sleep around with Chad? Where are those girls? And when I say that, I mean at 18 to 23. I don't mean at 35 plus.
Do you want men and women to be equal?
Of course. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Do you want equality for men and women if you think like that?
Yeah.
For men?
What have I said?
Equality?
Yeah.
Of course. Yeah, of course.
That's a yes or no question.
She doesn't know how to answer. Yeah, she's like looking for consensus, right? She's like, what should I say? What should I say? What makes me look best? What protects my reputation best? I don't, I mean, womanism says that I should say that we should want equality. I mean, I don't, you see, guys, this is what happens. You ask them direct yes and no questions. Their response is,
In terms of right, yes. I prefer more traditional roles.
Do you think women don't have the same rights as men?
I don't know.
In the West, in 2022, there is not a single thing that girls can do there's not a single thing men can do that girls can't. Women can do everything that men can in 2022 in the West. Just because they choose not to doesn't mean they can't. There's not a pay gap, there's a choice gap.
Enjoy it.
How do you want equality for men and women if you expect a man to pay for the date and protect you and make the first move?
They don't know.
If things were equal, then a woman should have to protect herself, right?
I 100% can protect myself, but if
you Again, this is the problem with the modern world. The problem with the modern world is that girls believe that they can protect themselves. They have no idea the true difference between men and women because they've never experienced it. They've never seen it. They don't know. Back then, like let's say 3 generations ago, girls knew men are stronger than me. Even the weakest man can hurt me seriously. I'm going to have men protect me because men are dangerous, right? I can't protect myself. That's how it is, guys. Like, again, if you've ever seen like a fight or whatever, tennis match or anything between a man and woman, the win rate for the man is 99.99%. The guy would have to be like on illicit substances and like with the flu to lose. Okay. Even then. Alright, this is Reddit relationship advice. Let's see what they have to say, and we'll end it off after this. Feeling forced to take last name. My boyfriend and I have been together for almost 4 years now, so it's no surprise we've already discussed marriage and stuff. Yet he's known from the very beginning that whenever I get married, I want and honestly need to keep my last name. Again, it's disrespectful of the girl to say that she wants to keep her last name. Again, a girl that's truly into you should be like, screw my last name. I want to be with you so bad. I don't care about my last name. I've never liked the idea of taking someone else's, especially a man's, and that's something he's always known and at first seemed fine with. Again, guys, the disrespect implication is huge, just so you know. The reason why I'm so against it is because it feels like I can't be my own person. No, you can't. You're in a marriage. You belong to the guy when you're in a marriage. That's how it's supposed to be. That's how it has been traditionally. And if you want the traditional benefits of a marriage, then you should follow the traditional tenets of marriage. You should also be submissive to the guy and listen to what he says. That's another marriage vow. But of course, all you want is a marriage day, not to actually be a wife. It feels like an ownership. I can be your wife and my own person. No, you can't. Once you become the guy's wife, you aren't your own person. You're his wife. You see what I'm saying? So just this disrespectful garbage already means the relationship is dead, in my eyes. And I know that it's just a name, but to me it's so much more than that. I don't want to feel owned by him. I don't want to be an extension of him and his family. I want to feel like I belong to him in some sort of sense. It makes me so uncomfortable to think about. I'm a boss babe. I'm strong and independent. Why can't I be strong and independent and in a marriage? Because womanism, you don't understand. Men don't want a strong, independent woman. You're literally repulsive with this belief set. But I can understand if a man had this belief set. Well, anyway, sometime earlier this year, he told me that he's disappointed and hurt that I don't want to take his last name. That is disrespectful. And I believe he used the word selfish, but don't quote me on that. He said that I'm disrespecting him and his family by not wanting to take his name, and that it's traditional and a necessity and a sign of respect. Indeed. That is what it is. And that is what it is. Absolutely. He then went on to say that if I don't take his last name, he's not going to marry me, he's going to break up with me, and that it's a total and complete deal breaker. Agreed. When I first heard this, I was truly in disbelief and so heartbroken, but I stood my ground. I said, okay, and that was that. We were done. Then I began sobbing and thinking about a future where he's not in it, and I just caved. I told him I'd take it because I want to and need to be with him, and that if it makes him happy, then I'm sure it'll make me happy. I'm still not happy. So literally, if the girl doesn't want to take your last name, she doesn't want to be associated with you. If she doesn't want to be associated with you, it means she's not attracted to you. She's using you. Guys, please remember that. Alright, we're going to end the episode there. So again, guys, if you're new to the channel, liking the content, please hit the sub, hit all for notifications. If you'd like to support me, I do have a Patreon with exclusive content. It's patreon.com/theheliosblog. Just go there and subscribe to any tier. Any level of support is appreciated. Again, guys, thank you so much for taking the time out of your busy day to listen to my content. I really do appreciate it, especially if you made it to the end of the video. Thank you so much for listening, guys, and I will see you next time.